guys, congratulations. First win of the season. Tell me, how's it feel to start off the season with a dub?
It feels really good because we've worked really hard this past week and a half to get here, and to start the season off with a dub just really means a lot.
I think that our determination showed in the second half. I mean, going down a goal at the end of the first half, we just kept our heads up, and I think that showed a lot about our character.
I know y'all were having y'all struggles in the first half. Seeing McNeese was giving y'all a tough defense, trying to get. How were y'all able to break that defense and be able to score, 3 goals in the span of less than 5 minutes?
I think it was just keeping our composure and just figuring out when to take the moments. I think when we finally figured out how to break down their compact defense, I think it just really opened up a lot of opportunities for us.
So you kind of got things started off with that first goal. Tell me, what did you see on that play?
I just know that we work a lot on front post runs in practice, and Bailey had that open space, and I just darted for it, and voila.
And just as overall, how good does it feel? Even though y'all almost had that one goal that turned out to be offsides, how good does it feel to finally get a goal on the board after struggling during that first half?
It feels so good. It feels like all of our hard work has paid off. I mean, we work on finishing so much in practice, and it wasn't going our way in the first half, but we finally got it together.
And y'all go up 2-1, and then you have this massive strike so far out. I couldn't believe how far out it was. Tell me, how were you able to get the ball into the goal from that far range?
Well, I have to give all my credit to Zoe for staying strong on the ball, not letting the defender push her off, staying with it. I took a look and saw that the goalie was kind of towards her near post, and I just whipped one in.
Boy, was it beautiful!
When you're struggling in the first half, what halftime adjustments did y'all make, as you were saying, to get the offense kind of finally rolling?
I mean, we know our potential, we know our strengths, and we kind of just had to put the first half in the past and play like ourselves.
Yeah, we just had to connect passes, communicate, just get our cohesiveness together.
And now, with the win, y'all go into Sunday against Central Arkansas. What's it going to take to get another win on the board?
Getting this win today definitely helps us and pushes us towards getting that next win. I mean, we always want to climb the hill, and that's just the next step of the journey.
Well, Coach, home and first game of the season, 104 degrees at kickoff, blackout, a lot of emotion going into this game, but, y'all seemed like y'all were struggling on offense, but in the span of 5 minutes, 3 goals right off the bat, and y'all kind of flipped the game on its head. But what were your overall thoughts about the season opener?
Well, it's always good to get a result, especially on day one. As the season gets underway, you're never going to be perfect. And, I think we were tested in our preseason by TCU and A&M. We were tested defensively, and this was just a different test. We had to find out how to break them down. Shots are 11-1 in the first half. They get 1 shot, 1 goal, and that's the game of soccer. So credit to them. They made it very difficult for us to get on the board. Once we kind of broke them, then the next couple goals came. So it was good to kind of get some offense in there, and I think we kind of learned from this game and move forward.
When you're playing such kind of powerhouses like TCU and A&M, how did those exhibition games help you prepare for a team like McNeese?
Well, first of all, they helped us defensively because any mistake we made, they punished us for it. And so I think defensively we were very solid. I think we limited McNeese to 2 shots overall. One was off the free kick. So I think defensively we're very good. Contrary to that, we did get chances against them, but it didn't allow us kind of the opportunity to try to break down a really compact defense. So we gained some advantage from those exhibition matches, but we learned some more today.
Obviously, probably a lot of frustration on offense, especially when you get 11 shots, and then McNeese gets 1, and it just magically goes in. What adjustments did y'all make at the first half to help contribute to the second half?
Well, we talked about just creating the width. I think we were having a lot of success on the flanks, and our wingers kept kind of penetrating centrally too early, and we didn't have width in the final third. And I think, once we probably saw Bailey Peschel get the ball a handful of times, go 1v1, our first goal, she cuts in and just kind of serving with the purpose, a little bit better with our box organization, getting numbers in. So I think we were a little better with that in the second half.
When Bailey makes that making all those moves, and Zoe finally gets the goal on the ball. What does it do for a team when you've been struggling to get that ball into the goal and finally it breaks through?
Yeah, well, it certainly ignited the team. The bench was all on their feet, and the team was super excited. And they turned that. A lot of times you're susceptible to getting scored on, and they turned that around and got another goal right away. And then, Lily hits a fantastic ball to the upper 90, and I think that might be her first goal. So it was just excitement all the way around. We played a lot of players today. So it was overall a good result for us.
What do you think the key was to get those 3 goals in the span of almost less than 5 minutes?
Just refocusing after you score. I think that's when you're most susceptible to getting scored on, when both teams are, because the energy has shifted. Sometimes you take your foot off the gas. After you score a goal, you get a little lax, but we continue to press after that first one and then after the second one.
Coming into the season, you got a lot of great players from last year's team, with a lot of new faces coming on board. What's the message for this team going into this season?
We're still trying to find our way. We want to get better every time we train. We want to get better every time we play. Like you said, a lot of new players. We got to learn the strengths and weaknesses of the players that are on the field. We got a lot of different combinations of players out there. We've probably played 20 plus, and that's a pretty big number for any team. But I do think this is a team that has very good depth, and so, we got 16, 17 kids that could be starting, and I think our team realizes that. So, when they're on the field, they look at it as a really good opportunity to work hard and prove themselves.
Obviously, always very important to get the dub on the season opener now, heading into Central Arkansas Sunday game at 1. What's going to be the key to get another win?
Well, one of the keys is going to be it's at 1 o'clock on Sunday, and it's going to be 105 degrees. So managing our subs, managing the heat, managing how we press. You can't high press for 90 minutes in 105 degree weather. So we're going to have to, get a hold of the ball, move the ball well, keep possession. Usually in climates like that, like a team that can keep the ball, will have benefit quite a bit.